Hey everyone, I want to tell something like earlier I have explained how to write an algorithm using ML versus algorithm using conventional methods. Therein, uh, algorithm using ML has more advantages when compared with algorithm using conventional methods. Now, this time I want to extend the topic. I want to extend the topic and I want to provide some scenario. For example, uh, for example, this is your algorithm. Okay, algorithm using traditional methods. Traditional algorithm. Okay, so this is a algorithm written using traditional programming uh, concepts. Now, what it has done is it's a kind of spam filter. It's a kind of spam filter. What it has done is it has blocked whether any new mail, if it's a spam or a ham, it usually predicts this thing based on the keywords, based on the keywords or the phrases or the patterns. For example, free credit something. Okay, and also for you. So these are all the keywords. So what it has done is it has detected these three keywords and it has blocked them. Okay, your algorithm has blocked them. Now, let's imagine I'm a hacker or I'm someone who wants to send a mail to you. Okay, but I have found that your algorithm, that is this spam filter, has blocked all my keywords. Then what I usually think is, for example, in place of for you, I can do a little bit modification and I can create this particular keyword that is for and you. See here. So I'll send a mail again with this particular keyword for you in place of for you. Okay. Now this time, your spam filter algorithm, I mean, finds it difficult to block this particular thing. Why? Because your algorithm hasn't faced this particular keyword before. Okay. So whenever it sees this keyword for you, it won't block. Okay. It treats it as a ham in the sense it usually sends it to the inbox folder. But in reality, it was the trick that was played by that person who is actually sending a mail to you. So they have found that your algorithm is blocking their keywords. So they have modified a little bit their keywords and they have sent it again. What if this is the case? Then what do you do? Again, you go to your algorithm, that is traditional algorithm, and you make some changes. Then what do? You make new rules or you changes some of the modifications in your existing rules to detect this pattern that is for you. Okay. And again, what do? You may evaluate this thing. You may test the process, and if it is actually satisfying the performance measures, then again you launch it. Okay. So this is a never ending process. Why? Because even if you block this particular for you concept, then what happens? They remove this thing again and they do maybe some other thing, maybe like for you. Okay, for example, they treat this keyword. Then how do you deal with this? For example, earlier you have they have you have blocked this thing. Your algorithm has blocked this thing and they have come up with this particular thing. Now your algorithm has blocked this thing, so they come up with this particular thing again. If you block this thing, they'll come up with some other thing, some other else thing always. So this is a never ending process and you can't go every time and you can't make rules, or you can't modify rules every single time. Okay. Why? Because this is an exhausting process, so we can't keeps on doing this for every time. So this is the scenario when it comes to traditional algorithm, that is a spam filter using conventional programming. But I'll explain the same scenario when it comes to the machine learning model. So this is the data. Here what happens is, we train the ML algorithm. We train the ML algorithm and we update the data. We update the data. We update some data here. And what is this updated data? For example, earlier, I'll tell you after finishing this thing. See, we train the machine learning algorithm. After that, we evaluate it. We evaluate the solution. After evaluating the solution, if the results are good, then we are good to go. That is, you launch your algorithm. So this is the scenario. So this is your algorithm, okay? And I'm erasing it. Okay. Now what happens is, so this data here, it has blocked. I mean, it has the keywords that is uh, for you. Okay. You have fed this data to your algorithm. It has trained on that data and it has evaluated the solution. Now the results are good to go. So it has been launched. Okay. But again, the spammers has come with this particular keyword. Now they have changed. Now they have changed the keyword to this thing, for you. They have changed the keyword from for you to for you. Okay. Now how to deal with this thing? This ML algorithm automatically updates the data. You don't need to involve in this process. It automatically detects this keyword, which is frequently repeating. So it considers it as a spam. So automatically what happens is, it thinks for you is a new kind of pattern that is actually coming under spam. So what happens is, it updates the data here. So it updates the data with this particular keyword. Okay, it updates the data with this particular keyword for you, and it is automatically uh, fed to this machine learning model algorithm. Then automatically again the process same. We evaluate the solution and then we launch it. Whether the results are good, depending upon if our results are good, then we usually launch it. Okay, and again, what if the spammers change this for you to maybe for you something? Okay, so again, what happens is, it automatically, our ML algorithm automatically detects this particular keyword as the spam. So it automatically updates the data again here, and it is automatically fed to ML algorithm, and it again evaluates the solution. If the results are good, if the performance measures are good, then automatically it launches it again. So this is the scenario when it comes to spam filter, writing a spam filter using ML algorithm. Okay. So here the basic difference is, earlier what we are actually doing is, earlier the human or the user needs to make few changes in the rules, or they may create new rules to block this particular keyword for you. But here in the machine learning algorithm, what happens is, there is no need of human intervention. The ML algorithm itself can learn about this new pattern, that is new keyword for you, and it automatically considers that it is frequently repeating. So it will usually consider this as a spam. Okay. Likewise, it usually blocks. This is the basic difference between the writing an algorithm using conventional methods versus the writing an algorithm using ML method. So that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, just share it with your friends. Take care. Jai Hind.